Here's my personal story of what it's like to be in the entertainment industry, and listen to it all the way to the end for the outcome. I was in the entertainment industry from 2004 all the way up to 2010, working in a major radio station for Kiss FM in New York City. I worked for a film festival. So I was pretty much involved in the entertainment business, from attending private movie screenings to industry party events, whether it be an album release party, whether it be a private listening to a artist's new album. I've been to private screenings of when The Sopranos were airing the final episode of their last season. I've been to it all, seen a lot. And this whole Cassie, that's what it is. I feel like I'm watching the Diddy Cassie story on trial, and it has nothing to do with what he's being charged with. But my story is this. I had to leave the entertainment industry because I saw the devil. I saw what it was doing to me. I saw that me going out every night, partying, drinking alcohol every night, leaving the party drunk to the point I was driving home to my wife and kids and not even realizing the danger I was putting myself in. I remember there was a time I drove home drunk from New York to New Jersey, pulled right behind the police, and the cop told me as soon as I got out of the car, he says, "Man, if you didn't pull up here in front of your place, we were going to arrest you." That's how drunk I was. I mean, that entertainment industry, if you're not meant for it, if you're not strong for it, if you don't have a strong spirit, if you're not in God, it will eat you alive. It will try to take your flesh, your soul, and it will try to change you into something that you're not. Everybody wants their 15 seconds of fame, but they don't understand what comes with it. Are you willing to sell yourself to get where you want? Are you willing to just let go of your foundation, your character, of who you are? I noticed who was changing me to be, and I didn't want to be that person. I also kind of felt like if I would have kept staying in that industry, I would have became a drug addict, an alcoholic, or I would have just probably let my life go and tried to attempt suicide, because there were times I was so unhappy with myself. I thought that being in the entertainment industry was the best thing. It was fun. I thought being around celebrities was the best thing. And, being at all these A-list parties, it was life. But no, it wasn't. Because internally, I was eating myself alive. I was not happy. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I was. And I lost myself. And when I decided to walk away from the entertainment industry, I believe that was 2012, 2013, maybe a little bit later. It took me a long time to find myself. Not only find myself, but to find my purpose and find out what my purpose was in life. I'm here to tell you, man, the entertainment industry is not what you think it is. There's more to it. There's a lot you don't see behind the scenes. I remember hanging out with this NBA athlete who played for the New York Knicks one night. His wife and kids were out of town. I was cool with him. This is when I was a ball boy with the Knicks. He said, "Hey, little bro, let's go out tonight." I said, "All right, cool. We're going to go out." We went out to Sue's Rendezvous in Mount Vernon, New York. Just me and him. He drove. He told me before we went to the club, he says, "I got a taste for alcohol." I said, okay, so I knew what that meant. That means he's going to drink and I'm going to be the designated driver. I was cool with that because I looked out for my basketball players. I wanted to make sure they would never get in trouble. We're in Sue's Rendezvous, DJ, music, partying, girls all around. DJ announces the player that's in the house from the New York Knicks. All the girls start coming around him. There's this one girl that caught his eye, and she caught his eye. She saw money. Well, she came to join him for a drink. I sat right there next. I thought I was watching everything. Keeping an eye on him. I must have turned around for 1 second and didn't look. And she slipped him something in his drink. It was about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. We all decide to leave. She's coming with us. They go back to her place. I sit in a truck, in his Range Rover truck, in the driver's seat, waiting for him to come out. It's now going on 5 o'clock in the morning. I get a knock on the window. Hey, come get your friend. He's passed out. This gentleman is 6'7", 230 pounds. I go walk with her back into her apartment because she lived in an apartment complex. I walk with her. She lived on the first floor. Go walk with her into her apartment. Go into her bedroom. She was wearing a black silk bathrobe, short. And I go see my man, and he's leaning on the side of the bed, almost like he's paralyzed. Like he's mumbling words. He can't get himself together. I looked at her, I said, what happened? And she said, I don't know. I think he's drunk. We had drinks. Something happened. I had to pick up this 6'7" NBA basketball player, put him on my shoulder, meaning put his arm around my shoulder and walk with him back out to his truck. Thank God there was no social media. Thank God there was none of that around at the time, because he would have been screwed. I don't know how I carried him. God's grace, God's strength, I carried him. Mind you, he had to walk, but he was dragging. He couldn't get himself up. It was like I was carrying dead weight. I get him in the truck. Now I had to remember how to get back to his house in Westchester. We get back to his house. I get him in the room. I put him on the bed. He's knocked out sleep. I get up the next morning at 7 a.m. just to make sure he's okay and he's breathing. Thank God he was breathing. I told him I was leaving. I had to go back home to go make sure my grandmother was okay. That night, that day, the Knicks had a game. I remember getting to the arena at 5 o'clock. Players usually come to the arena about 5:30. I was looking for him. He got to the arena and was asking for me. I went into the arena and said, big fella, are you okay? He goes, man, I don't know what happened last night. He goes, I can't remember nothing. That's when I said to him, she drugged you. And it was that quick. So what I'm trying to tell you is, this industry, entertainment, sports, it don't matter who you are. You got money, you got wealth, you got power, you got fame, they're going to come for you. The devil lurks and sees those and preys on those who are weak. So if you're looking to get into this entertainment industry or sports industry, make sure you got surround yourself with the right people. Keep God first. Stick to your morals, stick to your characteristics, stick to your values. Be you and don't change for nobody. And remember, your value, your mind, your body, your soul, spirit is one. Don't let nobody take that from you.